Good afternoon, everybody. This is The Opinion Guy. I am Charles I. Guaria, broadcasting just minutes away from Daytona Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. And it is Bike Week, and we have a band coming on today, or actually, the lead guitar player from the band is coming on today who will be playing in Bike Week. But before we get to that, I just want to let you know that tomorrow I will be off because I have a writing deadline. So there'll be no show tomorrow. However, over the weekend, it's all about baseball. And you know how much we love baseball on the show. It's practically the logo all onto itself. But we also love rock and roll. And today we're going to talk rock and roll with a tremendous player. His name is Austin Ingram. So without further ado, I bring to you Austin Ingram. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Charles? Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on board. And I don't even know if I mentioned Gunshine. Did I mention the band's name?
I think so, yeah.
I did? Oh, okay, good. See, I'm just talking away. I just make it up as I have no pre-planned introduction outside of, minutes away from Daytona Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. But other than that, it's all like off the top of my head. So good. I'm glad I mentioned the name of your band. Because it's kind of important that people know the name of your band, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
All right. Well, this is great. Austin and I have BS'd a bunch of times when you guys have been in Florida in the past. This is the first time live because this is only like my 53rd or 54th show. So this is the first time that we're doing a show. It's always been on my blog. So check out my blog for all stuff Gunshine and a whole bunch of other things that I do. But it's really exciting. You guys are coming back to Daytona Beach. And so let's just start there off the top. You're in town. Are you in town right now? Are you in Daytona at the moment?
No, so we're in Pensacola where we're based out of. So we just we just finished rehearsals up here, and then we have our first show is going to be in Clearwater. So we're playing OCC Roadhouse tomorrow. So yeah, we're driving down actually today. We're playing Clearwater tomorrow, the 5th, and then we have Boot Hill and Daytona on the 6th and 7th.
Okay. You know what? Since we're talking about the tour itself, let's bring this up. And I'm actually going to blow this up so people can see it.
Yeah, we've added a lot more even since that got posted too. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah. So you're going to be at Boot Hill in Daytona for Bike Week on the 6th and 7th. And then you're off. Yeah, you're all around the Southeast, I see. That's awesome, man. Great stuff. So where else are you playing? You're playing out west?
Oh yeah, California. Yeah. We're adding all kinds of stuff. We got a bunch of festivals this year. We'll be going out to the whiskey. Yeah, there's going to be all kinds of stuff. We're going to try to hit every part of the country we can. Yeah, we just got some Canada stuff announced.
Nice.
But yeah, if you go to our website gunshineband.com and click tour, you'll see every time. We'll make sure to keep it up to date. Anytime we add in new stuff, it'll be posted there. So
nice. All right, great. Yeah, I saw that you're playing Rochester, and I mentioned this band to you guys a bunch of times. Do you have a band opening for you in Rochester?
Let's see that one. I'm trying to remember. I think Bad Marriage is on one of them, but I can't remember if I think that might be the Massachusetts one.
Okay.
But yeah, we love the guys in Bad Marriage, so they're always a good time. Yeah, the Rochester one, I'm not sure if they've got support on that one yet.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. If you need it, I can put you in touch or have your people, your management team, reach out to Wicked. I mentioned them to you guys before, and they are a phenomenal band. On stage, those guys are crazy good. Off stage, they're the nicest guys nicest human beings you're ever gonna want to meet.
Oh, awesome! Love it.
Yeah. So if you need a band, tell them I sent you.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, and I will be at your show. Let me bring that back up again. I will be at your show. Let's see. I'll tell you right now what day it's going to be. You guys are going to be there. The 6th, the 7th is Friday or Saturday?
For which one?
For Daytona Beach.
Oh, I think that's the Saturday. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be there on Friday night. Yeah, I'm going to be at the Friday night show. I'll be there on the 6th. Front row, man. I'll be there screaming my head off.
Hell yeah, man. I can't wait.
That's awesome. So when I brought that up, I'm sure folks saw it says Grand Rising. So that's the name of your new album, right?
Correct.
All right. And what's the deal with that? Is it available yet?
Yeah, so we did something kind of unique. We actually we're putting out the physical version before the streaming and everything. So it's kind of a way for in today's modern age, you kind of, the best way to do things as an emerging artist is to kind of release, a bunch of singles at a time. And it helps, keep the streaming platforms, regularly. It's good to have, music coming out regularly on those. So we're kind of doing a slow rollout for Spotify and Apple and everything. So we're doing 6 singles, and then the full record's going to drop July 24th on streaming. However, with the physical version, for people that don't want to have to wait, we decided to drop the physical immediately. So you can click the link in our bio. It'll take you to, or go to gunshineband.com. It'll take you to a section where you could actually buy the album on limited edition vinyl or CD. And we also have exclusive Grand Rising merch available as well. And at this point here in March, it should be shipping out. I believe they have all the stock now. So if you order it, you can get the physical version right away.
Okay. Awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's hot, and vinyl's hot. So that's really really cool. I mean, the 2 songs are great. The 2 songs that you guys have released, Valentine and Goth Girl, it really shows the like diversity of the band, because I bill you guys as a rocker, like on social media. So I got rockers coming on. But Valentine is a soft song. Till the End of Days. I'm really bad with titles. Is that the name of it? You guys have a mellow song that goes about 8 minutes long. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Till the End of Days. Yeah.
Till the End of Days. It shows like a softer side of you guys. So you have like a really diverse kind of a sound and style of playing, which is fantastic. And we're going to get to that. We're going to listen to that a little bit, both of those songs, just for a minute or two. But I want to go back to the beginning. How did you guys form?
Yeah, so this was just kind of a vision, a thing that I wanted to start for a really long time. I just had this, I've always loved writing songs ever since I was a teenager, and just kind of always had this sort of sound in my head of like, I just love vocal melodies and catchy rock songs, and writing music is kind of my favorite part about even playing guitar and, playing music in general. So always kind of had this vision in my head of making a band that was like, had the raw rock and roll grit, but also a lot of melody, a lot of catchy, hooks and choruses and stuff like that. But it just took many years to kind of get it off the ground and find all the right pieces. I had to find the right singer, and that just took years to do. So probably about 2016, I moved out to Los Angeles, and yeah, I was trying out singers all over the country, and I thought I was going to start the band there in LA, but I was going to Musicians Institute at the time and graduated from there out in Hollywood. And then I got the opportunity to tour with a band called New Year's Day. And we went on tour with Hailstorm and Godsmack and In This Moment. Yeah. And that was awesome because I got all my like touring experience and got to, play arenas. And I got to go to Australia and Europe twice. And so it was really cool. But it kind of put this kind of vision on hold a little bit. But, while I was touring with New Year's Day, I was trying to put together what would become Gunshine. So behind the scenes, I was working on a lot of the songs that were on the first album. So a lot of that was kind of put together even beforehand, and just kind of trying to do whatever I could to try to put that vision in motion while I was even touring with New Year's Day. But then the COVID thing hit and it put everything on hold. We flew home from Germany 2 days before the world shut down. So that was pretty wild. And then, the silver lining with that whole thing was it allowed me to take a step back, and I didn't have all the tours, with New Year's Day at the time because of COVID. So it allowed me to kind of take the step back and, get this thing off the ground. So fast forward April 2021, someone said, "Hey man, back in my hometown of Pensacola, Florida, they were like, hey, I think you should try this guy. He plays at the local, dueling piano bar. And I think he would sound great for what you're trying to do." So I got Jordan over, and we wrote the song Wall Said to Call together in just a few hours and had an instant writing chemistry and stuff. So that was, I thought the best case scenario was like, I was going to have someone sing on a bunch of different demos and have a different singer for like every song or something, but it turned out Jordan and I had a great chemistry. And then he was like, "All right, man, when are we going on tour?" So, ever since then, man, we've just been hitting the ground running, and we just got Jake Tripp and Tommy Salzberg in the band relatively recently, within the last. Tommy joined in like October of 24, I think it was, and I think Jake was like 2023. So those guys have stepped in and just been slaying it ever since then too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're high energy dudes, man. I remember talking to them a little bit before the show the last time you were at Boot Hill. So this isn't the first time you've been in Daytona. You guys, folks in the local area may remember if they went to see Tom Kiefer, you guys opened up for them.
Yeah.
And then you played Boot Hill. And up in Orlando, I know you opened for Buck Cherry when they came through, and that was an Orlando show. That's where I first saw you guys.
Yeah, that was the Plaza, right?
Was that where? Man, I don't know. That part I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Yeah. I just, you know what I remember? I remember loving you guys. And then I went out to say hi to you guys for the first time, and some girl took off her top when she took a photo with you guys. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Well, hey, you remembered all the important things, right?
Yeah, exactly. She was being egged on by some other guys. They were doing the kind of like, do it. And then she did. She walked up to you guys, took the photo, and went like this. That's what I remember.
That sounds like a Buck Cherry and Gunshine show.
But you guys are so good. Obviously, you toured with them twice, so that means that you guys are, that's a sign from somebody like me who's watching, from 30,000 feet. That's a sign that you guys are professional. Because if you guys were total goofballs, like off the stage, coming in late and not being serious, they would never have you back. You know what I mean? So that shows that you guys not only kick butt on the stage, you're pros off the stage, and you know your job.
Oh yeah. No, it took like I said before, it took years to get this thing off the ground. So there was a lot of pre-planning and experience that went in even before this thing was started. So we're now that we finally got this thing rolling, we're just, like I said, trying to hit the ground running and throw it all out there. And
this Grand Rising tour, it's going to be is this the first time you guys are headlining on a national? Well, you could say international because you're going to Canada. So an international tour?
Yeah, we did. So we did a headlining tour last summer, and it went really well. We headlined the Whiskey, which was such a cool full circle moment. Yeah. I used to, like I said, I lived in Hollywood for a few years, so that was really cool to be able to come back and headline the Whiskey. And it went really good. I mean, everywhere we went, there was great reception. Great turnouts and everything like that. But with this new record, we're just going to try to hit every area that we can. We haven't really toured as much as we would like to so far in this band yet. So this year we're just trying to, go crazy and play everywhere we can. And so we got with, the new records coming out. We're super, super stoked about it. It's definitely very eclectic. We always like to throw the rule book out the window when we're writing, and there's a couple ballads. There's, Jordan gets to show off his piano skills a bit more on this one.
Nice.
If you listen to our latest single, Valentine, you'll hear that. Lots of Boston Def Leppard vibes that and then there's heavy moments, and then we have an acoustic song, and there's the last song on the record's called Table Dancing, and it's basically like 5 songs in one. It's the new album version. It's the new Till the End of Days. But basically this one's even crazier because it's like 5 songs in one. We go into like a jazz. There's like a jazz section. There's a funk section. It keeps changing up. So there's a lot of really exciting stuff, and we're just stoked to get it out. We actually have a song with featuring Michael Starr of Steel Panther as well. So.
Oh really? Oh, that's so cool, because you guys toured with them, right?
Yeah, and that's kind of how we made the connection. But
nice.
Actually, we're going to be playing this song in Daytona. It's called Shark Lounge, and it was written about, I think we played it last October as well, but it was written about this strip club that used to be in Daytona Beach called the Shark Lounge, and it got shut down because there was so much like crazy stuff that happened there. And my dad is the one that told us the story. And so the whole thing about it is there was a stripper pole on top of a shark tank, and the shark would swim around underneath it, but I guess you could like drink underage there, and all this crazy stuff, happened. And we got inspired by it and wrote this song about it, and it totally fit the whole Steel Panther kind of vibe. So we asked Michael Starr to do a feature on it, and he was super gracious and did that. So yeah, that'll be coming out, later in the summer.
Totally cool. That's great. So I have a couple of historians that are connected with this show. When I do my news stuff, I got to ask one of them about that place and where it was.
Yeah.
And what it became.
Yeah, no, I wish, so I think it got shut down, like I said, like 2004 or something like that. It's early 2000s. But yeah, you can look it up on YouTube. There's famous clips, and I guess when Vince Neil from Motley Crue, when he was on the hiatus from the band in the 90s, there's a famous picture of him inside the Shark Lounge, and his jaw was like, you know, down to the floor, just in amazement. So
that's great. That's funny. Yeah, so you know, we mentioned the two songs, "Goth Girl" and "Valentine." Why don't we listen to a little bit of? Why don't we listen to a little bit of "Goth Girl"? And I also have "Valentine" up. Valentine is more of is not. You don't have an official video for that. You have like a music video, but there's no. Do you have an official video for Valentine's?
Yeah. So we have a video for both of those songs. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Darn.
Music video for both Valentine. We're gonna try to do as many videos as possible this year.
Okay. All right. So let's do "Goth Girl" a little bit. We'll go to like the chorus so people can hear what you guys are all about here, or if they haven't heard the song yet.
Awesome, man.
Yeah. Let me share the screen.
Boys, what do you say? Celebrate? Good spirits.
Jordan's got a great voice, man. I love that.
Oh yeah.
You ever get like freaked out watching yourself?
Fortunately, I've had some practice with it, I guess, but it could be kind of strange.
Right now, you're soaked in emotion. I know what you're thinking, do you though? You say that you love me, I'm your number one. You're playing with fire, flying close to the sun. I'll take you higher, show you something you won't be the same. Girl, you say you can save me. You try to rewrite the same old story. You should know I ain't changing. I'm born wild. Been all around the world. Found my little goth girl.
What are you drinking right there?
Some type of bourbon.
Yeah, it's great stuff, man.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we had a good time making that.
And you were up in North Carolina filming that one?
No, that was we filmed that in Atlanta, and actually, the video director Garrett, he's from North Carolina, so along with Jake and Tommy, so they all three of them came from North Carolina down to Atlanta.
All right, I got it. I saw the North Carolina license plate.
It was one of Tommy's buddies up there. So,
all right. Well, right before we came on, I don't know if you heard this news, but Sebastian Bach is going to be opening, doing a few shows with Twisted Sister.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
The band. Yeah, and I got that news from my cousin. We were BSing on through text. So I want to throw that across the screen here. And I got the I sort of Metal Underground as well. Sebastian Bach is going to front Twisted Sister on upcoming fall shows, which is great because Dee Snider is sick. I don't know what the heck is wrong with him. I don't know if it's his voice or what it is, but they were going to go out on like a 50th reunion tour or something like that, and then he couldn't do it. I forget why. So Sebastian Bach's going to fill in. That's really cool news, right?
That's awesome. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see for sure.
Yeah, that's a rarity. I love that. Yeah, really cool stuff. And folks, well, I take a minute here to pause before we introduce the band. I want to actually bring up a photo of the band so you can give everybody their props. If you like this show and you like having rock and roll bands on, then I'm going to say please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and share. If you care, you will share. And if you subscribe, you become a part of the tribe. What does the tribe get you? Not much other than notifications that I'm going to be on the air. But maybe someday I'll have a fan club. But definitely like, comment, and share, and let people know that we're out here. We do all kinds of stuff on this show. It's an old school show. It's rock, it's news, it's artists. I got baseball coming on this week, so it's all that kinds of stuff. It's the whole world at your doorstep. If you like, you comment, you share, and you subscribe. All right, thank you very much for that. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go back in and share the screen so you can give us a left to right on who everybody is. I'm just gonna grab your homepage. So let me grab that real quick. And here we go. And there you guys are. And so give us a left to right. Who everybody is.
Left to right, yeah, we got Mr. Jake Tripp on bass. We got Jordan as our lead singer right there and next to him. And then we got Tommy to the right of him on drums, Tommy Salzberg, and then that would be myself there on the right.
All right. And one day we're gonna have you on just to do exercise tips.
Yeah, man. I need to do I think Nita Strauss does like a personal training kind of thing as well. Yeah, I need to do something like that.
Yeah. Well, you guys got to tour with her, get on her good side like you did the lead singer of Steel Panther, and then you guys can work out the exercise video.
Yeah, there we go. We'll do like a collab.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. I love working out. It keeps me sane as much as I possibly can be. So
well, actually, let's go down that road for a second. How often do you work out?
I try to get like 5 to 7 days, you know, I try not to do more than like 2 off days a week. And cause I've made it such a habit at this point that I feel off if I have too many off days. But I grew up playing sports and stuff like that. I played baseball in high school, and it was kind of just a part of my DNA. It was like exercising and stuff like that. So it helps me actually be really creative. I come up with a lot of, song ideas right after I work out, and a lot of kind of just sets my whole day, better if I'm able to get it in. So yeah, man, I actually got started with P90X actually about, you remember P90X? It was like super famous. Oh, yeah. I got started with that like when I was, I don't know, like 10 years older, or 10 years ago. I was 21, so I'm 31 now. But yeah, that's what really got it started for me. And then I got just really addicted to working out after that.
Yeah. Same here. When I was younger, I used to do like 5 or 6 days a week. But you know what I was going to ask? Do you do 5 days on the road as well?
Yeah, because we tend to. So the whole thing, we park at Planet Fitness when we're touring, so that we can get workouts. Yeah, so that way we can get workouts. We can get we get showers there and everything like that. It's super easy because you can park the bus there, and it's 24 hours. And if you have a membership there, you can get a guest in. So even if someone on the tour doesn't have a membership, you can get a guest and all that. So yeah, it's awesome, man. You can it's like a one-stop kind of thing for everything you need to do on tour. So yeah. And let's back up for a second, because you said your dad told you all about that club in Daytona Beach. You guys used to live in Daytona Beach, right? Yes. Well, I was born there, but I was so young when we moved. We moved away from there, and I lived in Gainesville, Florida for a while. And then, the band was started up here in Pensacola. So kind of been all over the state, but I was born in Daytona Beach and still have a lot of family kind of down that way. So yeah, it's kind of cool to sort of come full circle.
Yeah, they're really neat. And you guys coming through a lot, and that's really cool. I appreciate it, because I'm literally just minutes away from where you guys are going to be playing.
I love Daytona.
Yeah, isn't it great? Yeah, it's a great place. I mean, it's paradise. Florida's paradise, man. I'm sure up by you guys. I haven't been up that way. We want to fly. There's actually direct flights to Destin from Orlando now, from MCL.
Oh yeah, man, it's beautiful up here. It's some of the nicest beaches in the state and in the whole U.S. I think Pensacola Beach just got voted like the #1 beach in Florida or something recently.
Cool.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. As much as I love Daytona and I love a lot of the other areas too, it's a hidden gem up here for sure. Like Destin, 30A, Navarre, Pensacola Beach. It's amazing.
Awesome. I'm going to clip that and put it in my travel stuff. I have a little travel playlist. You just entered my travel playlist.
There we go. Yeah.
All right. Since we're playing videos, let's play the Valentine one, and that'll give people the perspective of the the diversity of the band. Share the screen, and we'll bring up the Valentine. Is that on the YouTube? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah.
And it says 1 second in, so let's get it to 0. All right, here we go.
There's an actual official video for it.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't see that anywhere. Anyway, you can hear it. We'll listen to it. So is that Jordan right there?
Yes.
Before I met you, you were in my dreams.
Folks don't know, Jordan is like a
everything I see. You were always there. In the silence, I would lay and think of all that I would do the day I finally found you. Whenever I'd wake up, I wanna cry, 'cause I wouldn't see you again till the next night, baby. I loved you long before I met you, but somehow I always knew you would be the one. I missed you whenever I was dreaming, but always had the feeling you were by my side. I can't get you out of my mind, my Valentine.
There you go, a little bit of what that's all about. That's an awesome tune too, man. Your mellow stuff is, you know, I'm a rocker by heart, but I just love listening. To be honest with you, I love everything you guys do. Like before you guys came on, I'm like, what am I going to tell them is my favorite song? But then I hear the wall said to call, and then I mean, I absolutely, even my girlfriend, one time she goes walking by in the kitchen and she hears To the End of Days. She goes, that's a great song. And I'm like, you know it. Now it's on every one of our playlists because she said that.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, you know, it's with this band, we don't really we try not to repeat ourselves. Like, you know, each song could totally be its own thing. So it's kind of hard to you know, sometimes people ask like what my favorite song is or whatever, and I always tell them like there's usually one for a different mood or something like that, you know. Like, it's kind of apples and oranges with us, you know. We don't I guess we're not as similar to, like, even though AC/DC is a huge influence, we, you know, how they kind of like have a lot of songs in a similar style or whatever, but we kind of tend to go all over the place. But that's what makes it fun for us, you know. We just kind of just write whatever comes out.
Yeah. And I'm gonna brag on you. You actually won Player of the Year when you were at the Music Institute in California.
Yeah, you know, I was super humbled, you know, by that, and just honestly, just going to that school in general was just amazing. Like all the teachers were just like world class, top of the line players. I learned so much there, and it was just such a cool networking opportunity. I mean, you met people from all over the world. That's how I got my, you know, touring gig with New Year's Day that eventually put me in the position to be able to start Gunshine. So it really, a lot of good came from that.
Cool. Yeah, it's awesome. And I bet just being with like Buck Cherry and Hailstorm and Steel Panther, that you probably just pick up things just watching them and seeing how they go about it. Am I right in that regard?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you always learn things from, you know, from other bands, and, you know, fortunately, I should say, I've been really lucky that everybody that I've toured with has just been complete class acts. You know, everybody's been so professional, from the crew down to the band and everything like that. So when you have tours like that, there's a lot that you can take from.
Hey, do you know what time? So you're playing the 6th and the 7th at Boot Hill Saloon in Daytona Beach. Do you know what time you guys are going on?
We will be going on. We are the last ones to go on both of those nights, and I think it's like 10:30. It's a little bit late, but you know, it's bike week. Come on now, everybody's gonna be partying. So it should be It should be fun.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm going on Friday, not Saturday, because we're actually taking off on Sunday to go see Bret Michaels and Tesla.
Oh, cool.
In St. Augustine. So I'm like, I'm 62, Austin. I can't be out till like 2 a.m. and then get up and drive all the way to Austin.
I'm 31 and I can't either. So I feel you.
I'm like, come on. I go to bed 8 o'clock if I don't have this show.
Oh yeah, same. Honestly, same.
Yeah, absolutely. All righty. So is there anything that we haven't touched on that you'd like our listeners to know, my listeners to know?
Yeah, just you guys. I think you guys are really gonna love the new album. If you're only familiar with our first record, which we're also very proud of, but just know that Gunshine can be a wild card. So we don't think you got us figured out just yet. So it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna be putting out a lot of songs, and just can't wait for everybody to hear. And you can go ahead and buy the vinyl and the CD and exclusive merch right now if you click on it. Go to the website gunshineband.com or click the link in our bio and all the social media. It'll take you there. So just really appreciate everybody's support, of course, and we're going to try to tour as much as much we possibly can. And like I said, a lot of new songs coming. So yeah, stay tuned.
All righty. Thanks for coming on. It's been a great 30 minutes, and I appreciate every time you've given me your time. I think this is the 4th time that we've actually interviewed, and I appreciate it every single time. I'll definitely be there and say hello before you guys go on. And folks, I don't know where in the world you are or what time it is in your neck of the woods, but no matter the time, I hope you had a good time. This time, until next time, we will see you later.
Show is over, close the storybook. There will be no encore. And all the random hands that I have shook, well, they're reaching for the door.